site's massive. If you have a TARDIS to get you about, it would certainly help. David Tennant's with us now. The new Doctor Who, which I've only got into recently, Doctor Who, going out on DVDs and stuff.
You've just got into it just in time.
Just in time. I mean, Glastonbury, you're Glastonbury virgin. You were asked to come down. Originally, you went, oh, you know, I'm not too fussed. I might leave after a day. What's your experience been like?
I did. Well, because I've never, I've never been camping in my life, and I've never been to anything like this in my life. So I thought I could really hate this. I mean, you know, I'm not into mud and dirty toilets and things like that. That doesn't agree with me. But I have to say, I've gone quite near. I'm just seeing myself on the monitor. I look like Stig of the Dump. But I literally have just come in.
You've totally gone into the spirit of it.
I have. I've got the.
So will you be back?
I live in
then?
Wellies.
Has it been a good experience?
Do you know what? I think I would come back. I think I'm enjoying it enough.
It's kind of a...
It's not like anywhere else in the world, is it?
It's not, you can't, when you describe it to someone, you just come across like an 80-year-old hippie.
You do,
There's only cliches you can use to describe it. You have to be here to know exactly the magic of it.
And you just sort of... There comes a point where you just topple into it, don't you? And you're just like, I'm here, I'm muddy, I'm disgusting, I smell appalling. I'm not going to wash till Monday, and I don't care. I'm loving it.
It's always good to slip in your arse at your first Glastonbury. As soon as you get mud on your jeans, I'll forget about it. You have a much better night. How do you divide? How do you divide the music and what goes on in other fields? What have you been doing mainly? Is it bands or going and saying strange things?
I have seen quite a few bands, but I've also just kind of gone with the flow a little bit, you know. So it's just been, it's been a bit random, really, you know.
It's very odd. We've seen a Sooty and Sweet puppet show.
Yeah.
Which was hilarious.
Who have you seen? What bands have you seen?
I saw The Undertones was the first band I saw, without Fergal Sharkey, but it was still The Undertones doing Teenage Kicks at Glastonbury.
There's a guy who used to be in a band called the Carolines, and they used to play together a lot, and they're from the same area, so he's got the spirit of the Undertones.
It was great, and they, you know, they dedicated to John Peel, and everyone went mad, and it was lovely, you know. So they were great. Elvis Costello, I think, was the best I've seen. He was fantastic.
He was on for 3 days.
We thought because we were on top of the hill at the cowshed, and you just hear whiffs of the pyramid stage. It seemed to us like he was on from Glastonbury 2003 until the present minute. We were up there.
There was a lot of them, but it was great, and he did every album that he's ever recorded. I think we got something from.
I think we should make him put his allegiances on the line. So he got a New Order, Kasabian.
I have a funny feeling about his choice for a final act tonight.
What, tonight? The final?
Yeah.
You mean between
Well, now, what are you going to go and see now?
I'm not going for your other stage or your pyramid stage. No.
Oh, no.
I fly in the face of such petty convention.
I can get to the other stages quicker and he's tired.
I'm off to somewhere that I haven't actually quite found yet, called the Avalon stage, which I think is the kind of sort of more hippie folk stage.
It'll take you about 20 minutes from here to walk there.
Yeah. Because the Proclaimers are playing. Why the Proclaimers aren't on the pyramid stage headlining Sunday night, I don't know.
Why? Yeah, why aren't they? They should be. They could have been like a little bit lower down the bill on the other stage or something. They so should have been.
They're a fantastic live band as well.
Between you two, should we just sing Flower of Scotland and get it over with?
I'd sing 500 miles. What do you do?
I would walk 500 miles.
Maybe not.
Yeah. Well,
extremely uncomfortable. We'll enjoy that. Enjoy your time here. I know a lot of pressure on you. Anytime you become a Doctor Who, it's pressure. Who's your favourite of all time?
My favourite Doctor Who? Well, it's probably the one I grew up with, which was Tom Baker. I think that's kind of, you kind of imprint on the one you grew up with, I would imagine. So he was mine, yeah.
Can I ask a question about it as well? I read an article about the accent. Are you not allowed to be Scottish in it?
It's not quite as straightforward as that.
Oh, okay.
It's part of the story.
Part of a storyline.
You'll find out at Christmas.
You discover Scottishness in the Christmas special. That's brilliant.
A Scottish Dalek appears in the third episode.
Well, listen, enjoy what happens in the next year. It's going to be a roller coaster.
I'll do my best, yeah.
And do us a favour, before you shoot the first Doctor Who, have a bloody wash. Because the smelliest guest we've had.
This looks, I mean, this could be a look, couldn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I look dreadful. I'm on television with hair like this. This is ridiculous.
Have you seen some of those bands on those stages?
I know, but they're pop stars. They're loud. If my mother sees this, look at that.
Brilliant. Listen, we'll help you with directions here. To get to the Avalon stage, you need to go past this stage. We'll go across live now. It's the jazz stage. Thanks very much to David. And this is Roisin Murphy from Maloko. We'll cross over now.